started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside leave the beat flame. It was Rod Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs. How could you hate me? I survived. Inhale fumes from a stove cup to shows booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take it for 4 yards on that game's first play.
He was brought down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready? Let's go.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Seattle.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points. Mike, he got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Ready? Ready?
From the gun, give to Edwards. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, it's Milroe. inside, waiting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
You can see the relief on his face. He gets up and he goes, you know, I got away with one there. I was a little loose with the ball, and fortunately for the ball carrier, he was close enough to the sideline that he gets a friendly bounce. You're not always going to be that lucky. You have to protect the ball at all costs, and it's a little easier to learn that lesson when you get back in the huddle, and fortunately for you.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jalen Milroe. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The score, Seahawks 7, Eagles nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Hurts finding Smith, and an Eagle first down.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw left side. Going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back. I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Now Milroe facing 3rd and long. He'll get that out to Edwards. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a ball to the punt team. It's 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Hurts finding Smith. And an Eagle, first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
No, touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmers. No.
They'll look to throw. Open man downfield is Smith. And he will go all the way. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagle. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the zone read, this is Milroe. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Rolling right. He'll run again. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the game. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
13-yard gain brings up 3rd and a yard.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it facing 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Set. Let go.
We'll try and run it with Walker. It looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now they'll throw it with Milroe. Looking jig the left side, he's got it. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 6. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
On 3rd down, Milroe. Flush to his right. He'll try to run for it.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
4th down, and here's Milroe. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
No touch. No touch.
Fake the give, now it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Seahawks come up with the recovery. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch. But got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. That's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 8. Milroe gonna hold on to this one. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that run. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milroe. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Good, set.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And he's into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They go play action now with Milroe. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Quinyon Mitchell to make the stop. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Milroe. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
3rd and 2, now Milroe. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Edwards. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 2nd and 5. Throwing is Milroe. to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Great, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and come away with points. They'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Second and a yard. To throw is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one.
At the 24-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Great, set. 180.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 24-yard line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pushed out to his left. And time's up in the pocket. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got it about the 8. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Eagles first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Barkley. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And now third and goal coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Third and goal for Hurts. Forced out wide. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is 4th and goal. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Three-point, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A first down throw for Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They'll run here with Walker. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Out of the gun, it's Milroe going up top. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 13 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here we go.
First down.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
That's complete. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. His second in inches. And he will power his way into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hurts. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
73! 73!
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Powerful running there. Stiff arming his way for a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Don't touch that! Don't touch!
To throw, Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
First down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates.
Hey, 73!
If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And there's some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year. Elliott on now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Eagles extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Here's Milroe to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Screen works to perfection. Give them 18 yards and move the chains. 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Silver, stop! Don't touch that! And try left yet! Try left yet!
On play action, here's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
30-yard line.
Don't touch that! Don't touch that!
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So now, Jake Elliott. An important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. They're on the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run right. Here's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Nolan Smith. A gain of 11. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's a keeper on his own read. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Now it's Milroe. Got it with Smith in Jigba. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and The age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Edwards now on first and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther.
Now Milroe. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. Whoa. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 44 now, here's second and 4. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Great, set. And anyway, yeah. Delta.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Too much leg there. That one's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Come on.
They'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. To the air, it's Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's second down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Milroe. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Reed Blankenship had the tight coverage and comes up with the defensive play. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before third down. To throw again is Milroe. He'll get that out to Edwards. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. They say it's 4th and inches. They'll try and throw for it with Milroe. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Well, it's pretty clear where the defense anticipated this ball going on 4th down. They did a great job against the tight ends and the wide receivers, but the guy they didn't account for was the running back. The quarterback sensed it, got it out of his hand quick, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. That'll be taken in by Edwards. Down the right sideline. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute.
Well, there's still some time remaining, but what a sequence of events here, Mike. I mean, late in the game, they get the touchdown that they needed to tie it, and now they can take the lead with the extra point.
A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D.
Here is 1st and 10.
Great, set. Move. Move.
Throwing is Hurts. The pass caught by Saquon. He's taken down to just shy of midfield. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. There's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here comes 2nd down.
No touch.
A run with Barkley. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Now, timeout called. Let's see, you're looking at a long field goal try from here. Well, this might be one final heave to the end zone. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to win the game. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This one he's got to have. Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. So it's a win here for the Eagles.